This interview was recorded as part of a session titled Perspectives on Societies and Inclusivity, a Community Dialogue. This video was shown in that session at the Federation of Genealogical Societies Conference, held August 21st through 23rd, 2019 in Washington, D.C. The session in Community Dialogue was facilitated by Linda Harms Okazaki, Joshua Taylor, and me, Colleen Robledo Greene.
You know, I think this is kind of a two-part answer. There's kind of a tactical issue and a strategic issue. In terms of the tactical issue, a big part of this, it tends to be webinars more so than anything else. In person type settings, you can offer front row seating so that people who read lips can sit in the front and be able to actually see the speaker. That's actually a huge deal, and it's hard to attend larger conferences because for me it's so difficult to get a front row seat that I know I'll be in the back and then I can't read lips. But webinars are the big one, and I think that's the one that people struggle with the most. Your goal with a webinar is to minimize the amount of air between your message and your recipient. So the first step is a headset like this one. You have a microphone that's a couple of inches from your mouth. That means there's a minimum amount of air between what you're saying and where the actual equipment starts. From there, you notice it's a corded headset. Cordless headsets, I've tried some really expensive ones. They just don't have the sound quality that you need to get where you need to go. The other thing is Wi-Fi. A lot of us are very accustomed to Wi-Fi. In fact, many of us don't even have Ethernet adapters anymore, but you're going to get a much better sound quality end result if you're using an Ethernet thing, and it's worth the $10 or so for an Ethernet adapter. You also want to make sure that your face is straight on. A lot of people either have a webcam way up here because it's a more flattering shot, which I get, or they have the laptop right on the desk where you're kind of looking up their nose. Both of those make it really tough to read lips. A straight on, well-lit face is the easiest one to understand. All of that is going to give you a better product so that if you're using the automated captioning tools that are out there, you're going to get a much better caption that requires less editing. And there's quite a bit of that, including YouTube, which is actually free and will add captions for you. The strategic answer is more about offering multiple options every time you're offering an option at all. For example, if you're listing a phone number, we're having this event, call us at this number for more information. Also list an email. Never list a phone number without an email, and vice versa. If you're having a webinar on a topic, make sure there's also an article about that topic so that people who can't, even with all of the extra help, can't do the webinar, let them read the content. If you have a print newsletter, also offer something electronic so that people with screen readers can actually access that content as well. So anytime you're offering one thing, offer another thing as well. If you're diversifying what you offer in that way, I think you can reach the maximum number of people and make people feel included. So even if they can't access one thing, they can still access all of the rest.